Spoiler alert: this review contains significant details from Sunday's premiere of Star Trek Discovery. In the optimistic spirit of Star Trek, the newest series in the legendary franchise offers hope for its future, but expect some turbulence along the way. Star Trek Discovery, the CBS All-Access sci-fi series, won half of 4 stars, that premiered Sunday with 2 episodes. The first on CBS soars in ambition and devotion to Star Trek history and mythology, but stalls with certain plot details and stilted dialogue. Next week's 3rd episode, which sets the series on its true course, features more promising plot twists and character possibilities, something to consider when deciding whether to pay for the streaming service. After a brief free trial for new subscribers, the monthly fee is $5.99 with reduced commercial interruptions, and $9.99 without commercials. Discovery, set 10 years before the events of NBC's original 1960s TV series, centers on Michael Burnham Sonequa Martin Green, first officer of the United Federation of Planets USS Shenzhou, serving under Captain Philippa Georgiou Michelle Yeoh. Human Michael Burnham Sonequa Martin Green grew up as the ward of Vulcan Ambassador Sarek James Frain in Star Trek Discovery. Photo Jan Thijs. Burnham's background offers rich story potential. The brilliant human girl was raised on Vulcan by Mr. Spock's parents, Vulcan Ambassador Sarek James Frain and his human wife, Amanda. Sunday's episodes followed the Shenzhou to a remote corner of the galaxy, where the brave Burnham's deadly encounter with a Klingon triggers a war. Too many actions worked against character or logic, perhaps the result of bumps in development that delayed the premiere and led to the departure of executive producer Bryan Fuller. Early on, Georgiou won't tell her seconding command why they're walking in an odd pattern on a desert planet, seemingly to surprise viewers with the revelation they've traced the Star Trek insignia so the Shenzhou can find them. Later, the pair proceed on a likely suicide mission against the Klingons, a move that seems only to steer the plot forward. That's what red shirts are for. L'Rell Mary Chieffo and Tkuvmal Chris Obi are 2 of the Klingons depicted in Star Trek Discovery. Photo Jan Thijs. Introductory exposition hampers many pilots, but Discoveries can be especially clunky, as when Lieutenant Saru Doug Jones explains his Kelpian species to Burnham, as if Hess reading from Wikipedia. Martin Green, who developed Sasha into an engaging character in The Walking Dead, has the necessary charisma and substance, but her characterization of a human conflicted by Vulcan emotional self-restraint doesn't immediately gel. Sometimes, Burnham appears too emotional. Her mutiny seems rash, especially compared with Spock's masterful takeover in the 1966 Twaparter, The Menagerie. At other times, Vulcan training is signaled by having Burnham spit out a precise computation of numbers. Captain Gabriel Lorca. Jason Isaacs provides a burst of energy and mystery when he arrives on Star Trek Discovery. Photo James Dimmock. Burnham's scenes with Sarek are engaging, however, and in one flashback, she skillfully blends emotional opaqueness and intellectual arrogance. Discovery shows more promise in its 3rd episode. Burnham merges human and Vulcan sensibilities a little better. Jason Isaacs is captivating as Captain Gabriel Lorca, but a comedic crew member needs toning down. A surprising scientific experiment offers intriguing story potential. Visually, Discovery shines. Space and action scenes have a cinematic quality, and aliens are believable, illustrating meticulous attention to detail. Extra exposure for the Klingons is a plus, and Leader Tkuvma's sarcophagus ship is a welcome addition to Star Trek lore. Tkuvma's demagogic leaning and interest in racial purity connect to current social issues, as the original series did in the 60s. With its level of talent and commitment, Star Trek Discovery has a decent chance of getting on course to complete its mission. Reader, share this story. Tpsusit.ly2imjxv